So, shall we start? Three questions before starting the session. Three questions first. Are you ready to win? Are you ready to crack the exam? Are you ready to become an officer? Great. Chalo. So, the energy seems very high. So, let's get started with the session. So, I hope everybody knows what a sentence rearrangement is. Yes? So you will be given 5 sentences or 6, maybe 7, maybe 9, maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 13. Don't worry, I will not take you to 13 here. Okay, so you have to arrange those sentences so that a meaningful paragraph is being made. So you have to make a meaningful and a very coherent paragraph. What does that mean? So let's see. Is it visible? Everyone? So how many sentences are there? 5 sentences are there, right? So the first step while doing a parajumble is reading all the statements. So what we have to do is, first of all, we have to read all of these statements. I am giving you 1 minute and I want every one of you to read all these statements. Please read it. You have 1 minute, then I'll explain. As soon as you are done with it, please raise your hand. Done? All of you? Yes? Okay, one more thing before starting the session. I want this session to be as interactive as possible. I want all of you to just move your body, keep raising your hands, keep raising both the hands, and keep speaking a lot, keep getting up and asking a lot of questions, because I want the session to be very, very interactive. Acha, is there anyone of you who attends perfection session? Anyone who attends perfection session? I forgot one thing today. What did I just forget? We didn't do the prayer today. Okay, so before starting the session, before starting any session, there is a prayer that I ask my students to do, and I also do it with them. So I just want every one of you to just bow. What should I say it to it? I'm not getting the word to do this. What is the word? Sorry? Chalo, okay. Close your eyes and speak these 5 sentences with me. Dear God, dear universe. I want energy to be high. Speak it loudly. Dear God, dear universe. Please help me stay focused. Please help me stay away from all the distractions. Please help me maintain a very positive attitude. Okay, now we'll do 1 minute of manifestation. What does manifestation mean is, you have to think about your goal, your dream, and you have to think it as it has become real. You have achieved your dream. So everyone please close your eyes, and I hope your eyes are already closed. Please think about your dream and feel as if it has converted into reality. Whatever you want to have in your life, you have it. Just feel it. Feel that emotion. Feel that happiness. Now speak this line with me. Dear God, dear universe, please help each and every one of us get what we want in life. With this, open your eyes with a big smile, a very big smile. Still, I can see some of you are not smiling. A very big smile. Okay, now let's get started. So now we'll start the session. So these 5 sentences were there. I hope you have read them. So let's start doing this parajumble. Where is the pen? Can I have? How do I write on this? Yes. Okay. Yes, no problem. We can switch off this mic out. I think otherwise it will be a problem, I think, no? Okay, thank you. So, please forgive me for my handwriting. It's too bad. And especially I'm using this for the first time. So I'm sorry if my handwriting is bad. Okay, so look at the first sentence. This, just one second, where is it? Okay. Yellow. Color yellow. And how does it move? It's not working. Yes. Achha, okay. Okay, so let's look at the first sentence. This is because the human brain. Achha, can a parajumble start with this? No, it cannot start with this. That means A statement is not the starting statement, right? Okay, B. Can a parajumble start with for instance? For instance means for example. Can it start with an example? No. That means B statement is also not the starting statement. Can you tell me C, D and E, which one of them is the starting statement? Everyone? Yes. So see, the struggle with long-term goals, the problems that you face while making a long-term goal, from saving for retirement to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, reveals means shows. It shows a basic conflict in human decision making. So this is the starting statement. Why is D not the starting statement? Because this word is written, understanding this cognitive bias. Where is it? This. Again, it cannot be the starting statement. And the last one, at its core. Its is written. That means this also cannot be the starting statement. So our starting statement will be C. Agla, next, let's move ahead. So now, let's read the C statement. The struggle with long-term goals, from saving for retirement to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, it shows a problem in human decision making. Okay, now the next step is we have to make certain pairs. So we had a word for instance. So what will come before B? Anyone? What will come before B? Try it out and tell me. For instance, most people would choose to receive $50 today rather than $100 a year from now, despite the objectively better value of the latter. So this shows that people want the money immediately. They cannot wait for future. So this is the example of what? Let's try to identify. So I read the first statement. This is because the human brain is wired to prioritize immediate certain rewards over future, uncertain ones, a tendency known as hyperbolic discounting. Okay. Let's read the C statement. The struggle, C we have already read. Understanding this cognitive bias. Okay. Cognitive means related to mind. So what will come before D now? I was trying to identify what will come before A, but now I can identify what can come before D. The human brain is wired, and understanding this cognitive bias. Cognitive means related to brain, related to mind. So this word is written here. That means, can I say there is a pair of what? There is a pair of A and D. Is the pair of A and D clear to everyone? Everyone? D, the word this was written and the word cognitive was written. Cognitive means related to mind. And where we were talking about the mind, we were talking about the mind in the statement A. That means there was a pair of A and D, right? Everyone? Now look at the options and do the elimination part. Sorry? No, it's okay. I'm comfortable. Yes. So now do the elimination and tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. E? Easy? Very easy? Any doubts? Anyone in this parajumble? So what you have to do is, for instance, here every option had the starting statement C. So we didn't have to identify the starting statement, but sometimes it might happen that some other statement is also there. So the first step of doing the parajumble is reading all the statements. The second is identifying the starting statement, and the third is make a pair and do the elimination part. Is the first question clear to everyone? Yes? 100%? Raise your hand and do like this. Yes, ma'am? Yes. Chalo, wonderful. Next question now we'll do. And I will give you 3 minutes to solve that question. Are you ready? Okay, perfect. You have 3 minutes with you. Do it. Done, everyone? Yes? Okay. What will be the starting statement? No problem. All the options have the starting statement as D, so you don't need to find it. Okay. Give me one pair. Any pair. C and E. C and E. No. Okay. These technologies के बारे में, where it was written about technologies? Which statement? B. The project completion in 2003 not only provided a reference map of human DNA, so when the project was completed, it gave a map, but it also encouraged. What does the word spurred means? Encouraged. It encouraged the development of faster technologies, and then E, these technologies. So what you have to search for is, you have to search for words like this, that, these, those, such, he, she, it, they. But also, however, moreover, furthermore, these kind of words help you a lot while identifying the pair. So B and E was a pair. Now do the elimination part. So I think all the options are eliminated except A. Yes? So the right answer is A. How many of you gave the answer correctly? Wonderful. What about rest? Couldn't do it? Yes, you please. The one in, yes, green kurti, yes. Okay, no problem. Now is it clear? Everyone? Okay. Shall we move on to the next question? Chalo, next. All the best, everyone. Now here you have to identify the starting statement also. C is not the starting statement. As soon as you are done, you can raise your hand. If more than 10 people have done, then I'll start with the explanation. Done, everyone? Yes? Yes? Okay, so let's discuss. The intense pressure and heat cause the carbon atoms within it to crystallize, forming the structure of a diamond. A lot of heat causes the atoms to crystallize, which in turn creates diamond. Okay, this entire process from carbon burial to diamond's journey to the surface can take billions of years. Okay, a diamond's journey begins hundreds of kilometers beneath the earth's surface. Begin word is there, that means we are starting the journey of carbon. Okay, where carbon bearing minerals are subject to extreme conditions. Okay, so in C there is a word subject to extreme conditions. Diamond has to tolerate extreme conditions. What is the result of it? What will come after C? Diamond has to tolerate extreme conditions. What does those extreme conditions do to that diamond? What is the result of C? A. Very good. So are you clear with the pair of C and A? Everyone? Okay. So A, it was written carbon atoms within it to crystallize. Carbon atoms crystallize. What happened after crystallization? What happens after A? B? B? D. Right. So carbon atoms crystallize, and after that subsequently means after that. What happens after that? These newly formed diamonds are transported to the surface. Is the combination of C, A and D clear to everyone? So this parajumble is all about a process how diamonds are made. Intense pressure, because of that intense pressure, carbon atoms do crystallize, and after crystallization they are transported. Now look at the options and tell me the answer. Answer is D, right? All other options are eliminated. How many of you got it correct? Very few. Chalo, wonderful. So this was the easy part that we were doing when you had the options to eliminate. Now comes the beautiful part of it. I won't say the difficult part, the beautiful part of it, and where you don't have the options. You have to arrange it entirely. Are you ready for the challenge? Yes? Okay, you have 3 minutes again, and I want every one of you to try it out. Chalo. Please. You have to do it at any cost. Has anyone done it? Please raise your hand if somebody has done it. Okay, what is the sequence? I couldn't understand anything. Okay, yes, you. What is the sequence? Yes, please speak up. Why are you so shy? Yes? Yes? Speak it one go. You're saying this when a small child learns ABCD, na, Ishvi is my daughter, and when she's learned, she's A, B, C. Speak it in one flow. Chalo, let's try it out. I have also not solved it, I'll solve it with you. Chalo. So, first of all, tell me which sentences cannot be the starting statement? Cannot be. Can P be the starting statement? No. Can R be the starting statement? Why can't P? Because its is written. Its journey, whose journey? So P cannot be the starting statement. Okay? His, whose students? R cannot be the starting statement. S, this single unit. Which single unit? This. This cannot be the starting statement. Then he. In T, he is written. Who is he? That means we are very clear that Q is the starting statement. Any doubts with that? No? Okay. Now, there is an adjective written in R, his students. Can you see his students? And in T, again, he is written. What is written? He. So, T and R will come after which statement? Where is the noun of he and his given? P. So, is it clear to everyone that P, just one second, I am so uncomfortable with this writing device. No problem, but P will come before T and before R. Is it clear to everyone? Perfect. Now, what will it be? It will be PTR or PRT? PTR or PRT? In R, it is written his students inspired by his work. Inspired. When are you inspired by something? When somebody has done something? Inspiration will always come after the work. That means R will come after T. Why? Because in T, the work of that person is given. So is it clear to everyone? PTR it will be? Everyone? Yes? Okay. Now I have done Q. Then I have P, T and R. The only statement remaining is S. Where will S come? Will it come after Q or will it come after PTR? After Q. Some are saying after PTR. Okay. For over a century, this single unit. Which unit are we talking about? Which unit are we talking about? Sorry? Calories. We are talking about calorie. Okay. There was one more hint in this. Does everybody know that this is singular? This is singular, these is plural. So, singular noun, where do you find a singular noun? Singular noun is in Q. That bold number. So, what is this single unit? That bold number. That number is the unit. That means Q and S is a pair. So what is the final sequence? The final sequence is Q, S, P, T and R. How many of you got it correct? Chalo, wonderful. You already know parajumbles, huh? What am I doing here then? Chalo, next. Let's move to the next one. Difficulty level is increasing slowly and slowly. Chalo, next one. Again, 3 minutes. All the best, everyone. As soon as you are done with it, please raise your hands. No hand till now? Chalo, a few of them. Okay, tell me the starting statement. Starting statement. E, T, V कहाँ है इसमें? U, P. चलो, let's try it out. In Q, there is a word written, this decision. Can you see that word? The US harmed itself by taking this decision. Which decision did US take? In which statement is talking about that decision? Tell me, what will come before Q? T? Is it clear? T will come before Q. So, US has increased the visa fee for new H-1B workers, and this decision of US has harmed itself. US has harmed itself by taking this decision. Which decision? Introducing a fee for H-1B workers. Is the pair of T and Q clear to everyone? Yes? Why am have I become deaf here? Yes or no? Yes. Chalo, very good. Okay, next. There is a statement, the UK is considering a reduction. Can you read that statement P? The UK is considering a reduction. Yes? What will come before P? P is example of something. P is example of which statement? S. Very good. Other countries have reacted. And which are the other countries who have reacted? UK and which country is more? Where is it? Just UK and Germany, right. So is it clear? S and P? Clear to everyone? S and P? So other countries have also started doing something, and the example is in P statement. UK has done it. Germany ambassador has posted on X. Wonderful. Okay, R. Now look at R. R is example of something. R is data of something. Which statement's data is R? What will come before R? Everyone. What will come before R? Q. U. Wonderful. Very good. Very talented students. Great. So R says the number of non-residents earning those degrees, it rose by 148%. So where was it written? It was written in U. Interest in STEM courses among US residents has grown at a much slower pace than among non-residents. Means non-residents the pace of non-residents is huge, and the same thing is written in statement R. So U and R is the pair clear to everyone? Were these three pairs, just one second, were these three pairs clear? U, R, S, P, T and Q. Now let's come to the arrangement part. Which is the introductory statement? T. Clear to everyone? Why T? Because it is introducing the whole topic, and the whole topic is US has taken this decision. And then we are talking about the ramifications and the repercussions of that decision. Ramification and repercussion, what does these words mean? The consequences of that decision, the result of that decision. Very good. So T and Q will be the starting thing. Just 1 second. It is difficult for me to write on this. Just a minute. Okay. So, T and Q will start it. After T and Q, U, R or SP, what will come? UR or SP? SP is talking about other countries. In TQ, we are talking about US. So, UR is talking about US, right? So, TQ, UR, S and P. How many of you got it correct? TQ, UR, S and P. Very few. Why so? Chalo, ready for the next one? This is clear to everyone? Everyone? I'm turning deaf. Everyone? Yes, very good. You know why do I keep on telling you to speak loudly, to raise your hand? You know, when your body does some kind of physical movement, when your throat does some kind of movement, your focus increases. Otherwise, I think you'll sleep if you'll not move your body, move your throat, move your lips at all. So please keep speaking and please keep moving your body. I'm not asking you to dance, but just do this. Okay? Okay. Chalo, next question. You have 3 minutes again. You have to do it this time. I want every one of you should give correct answer. Is there any Aman here? No Aman? Starting statement, anyone? Yes, wonderful. Now form pairs. You want 1 more minute or everybody has done it? 1 more minute? Yes? No? 1 more minute? Chalo. Shall we discuss now? Yes. Achha, is there anyone in the crowd who thinks that I'm not able to understand a single word what she is saying? Anyone? You can frankly tell me. No one? Achha, is there anyone in the crowd who can say I'm able to understand 100% of what she is saying? No one again? Chalo, a few of you, a lot of you in fact. Chalo, chalo, thank you. Okay, so let's do it. So first of all, this is a story. And story-based parajumbles are the easiest ones. This story is about Aman and his friend, right? Chalo, let's. At first, I partly agreed with him. So, P statement has the word him, right? Can you see that word him? That means it cannot be the starting statement. Okay. Again, Q statement has the word he, cannot be the starting statement. Again, R statement has the word but. But means two contradictory statements cannot be the starting statement. S can be the starting statement. T statement is I am not suggesting that. That means author must have said something, then he is trying to explain his words. So T cannot be the starting statement. According to him, U again has him. That means U also cannot be the starting statement. So here we come with the starting statement S, and which most of you gave it correct. Wonderful. Chalo, let's move ahead. So Aman was my friend, not a very close one, but a friend. Nonetheless means in spite of that, he was my friend. One day as we were walking together, we were going together, our conversation, the talk that we were having turned to the kind of work young people often take up today, bike taxis and delivery jobs. So we are talking about the kind of work people are doing nowadays. Perfect. So now we have to talk about Aman. Because Aman is the one who is talking here. Now we'll talk about Aman. So which statements are talking about Aman? So there are two statements which are talking about Aman. The first one is Q. He was written there. And the second one is U. Is it clear? So two statements are talking about Aman, Q and U. Now I have to identify whether Q will come before U or U will come before U. Let's see. Q says he spoke of companies such as Rapido, Ola, Uber, Swiggy and Zomato and remarked that while they employ thousands of youth, such work, which kind of work? Drains their energy and potential. Their energy is all exhausted in this work. Let's read the statement U. According to him, that means it is introducing the conversation that he is doing. Q was the additional information of U. How many of you could understand that? Ki U was the additional information of Q. Sorry, Q was the additional information of U. U said, just a second. Sorry for the interference. You said, according to him, even if a delivery person earns as much as an IT employee, society will not respect him. So he said his statement and then he talked about the companies, those who are offering such kind of work. So for how many students is it clear that SQU will be a combination? SQU was clear? Everyone? Chalo. Now we'll talk about the author. Author means I. Chalo. Which statements are talking about the author? P, R, T. Now we have to identify the sequence of P, R and T. In P at first was written. So was it clear that P will come after U? Yes? Okay. Now R and T or T or R, what will come? But as I thought more deeply, initially I was of this opinion, but as I thought more deeply, I understood that these jobs are life-saving jobs, but connector. So initially the author thought that the potential is being wasted, but after that the author thought, no, these jobs are life-saving. So the two contradictory statements are there, connected by the connector but. P and R, is the pair clear? Everyone? And then at the end, author tried to explain what he said, that I am not suggesting that everybody should do this work, but in a country like India, this work is important. So S, Q, U, P, R and T. How many of you could make it? Wonderful. I think 20-25%. What about the rest 75%? Anyone want to speak something now? Yes, please. Anyone? You were raising your hand, no? I'm just doing physical movement, as you said. Okay, let's move ahead. Next question for all. And this is related to Kerala. Chalo, next 3 minutes. Is anybody feeling bored here? No? All of you are lying, I think. Studying is boring. No? Not boring? You have to keep telling yourself every time you study, every time you read something, no, it is interesting. You have to fake your mind. It is interesting, it is interesting. Fake it until you achieve it. So even if it seems boring, you have to tell your mind, no, it's interesting. Chalo, next one. This is a tricky question. Please read it very carefully. This is about Kerala. You have to do it at any cost. Starting statement, anyone? Starting statement? S? Q? U? R? और भी कुछ बच? Is anything left? Achha, can P be the starting statement? No? This is written? Wonderful. Can Q be the starting statement? No, it's a suggestion. You cannot start a parajumble with a suggestion. It is another critical area where state plans to focus. So this is a thing which state has to work in future. So it cannot be the starting statement. Can you see where state plans to focus? Means we are talking about future. Cannot be the starting statement. Can R be the starting statement? Yes. Kerala has notified Earth a snake bite and venomation. What do you mean by snake bite and venomation? When a snake bites you, so the problem, the disease and the steps that has been taken to reduce the impact of that. That is snake bite and venomation. So Kerala has notified it as a disease. Okay, it can be the starting statement. S, can S be the starting statement? A study done in Kerala in 2016 which it's a data. 47.3% is written, 23.1% is written, it's data. You do not start a parajumble with data. You talk about something and then give the data of it. Is it clear? S also cannot be the starting statement. About T, can T be the starting statement? This highlights. What highlights? This. Can U be the starting statement? No, it's again data. 34 deaths due to snake bites in 2023-24. It's numbers, it's data. You don't start a parajumble with data on numbers. So, which is the starting statement? Wonderful. Chalo, let's move ahead. How many statements are there? 6. Only 6. Okay, fine. Now, let's form some pairs. Tell me what will come before P. What will come before P? U. Very good. Kerala reported 34 deaths and Bihar reported several hundred. Opposite? So Kerala reported 34 deaths. This may seem less. So 34 deaths is less in comparison to parts of area like Bihar. Is the pair of U and P clear to everyone? Any problem in U and P? Wonderful. Okay, can I say Q will be the last statement? It's like a suggestion. It's like what state has to do in future. Can I say Q will be the last statement? Yes? You say like this. Yes. 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 Chalo, wonderful. Okay, now T also has this. This highlights the critical importance of developing region-specific antivenoms. So you have to make medicines according to the type of snake, according to the area. Area-specific medicines has to be made. So which statement states that, which statement talks to you about area-specific snakes? Tell me, what will come before T? What will come before T? Is the pair of S and T clear? So 47.3% of cases with known snake species and then D. roselli, H. hypnale species name is there given. That means according to the snake medicines has to be made. So S and T pair, any doubt anyone? No? Okay, now you just have to identify U or UP will come before ST or UP will come after ST. Tell me. UP will come before ST or UP will come after ST? After or before? 50-50 है, कुछ ना कुछ तुक्का तो लग ही जाएगा. Oh, sorry, I spoke Hindi. चलो, so read the R statement very carefully. Snake bite as a disease. So snake bite envenomation as a disease. So what will you tell first? The number of snake bites or the type of snake bite? First of all, you tell the number of it. There is a concept in sentence rearrangement which says general statement will always come before particular statement. What do I mean by that? If I am talking about India and Delhi, so India will come before Delhi. If I am talking about India and Kerala, India will come before Kerala. If I am talking about Kerala and Trivandrum, then Kerala will come before Trivandrum. If I am talking about Trivandrum and Palayam, Trivandrum will come before Palayam. That means the bigger thing comes before the specific thing, the particular thing. So, in statement, which one was the statement? Just a second. In the statement U, I was talking about all the snake bites. Whereas in the statement S, I was talking about specific ones. So, general statement will always come before specific statement. That means UP will come before ST. Is the concept clear? So, what is the final sequence? R, U, P, S, T and Q. How many of you got it correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people? 6, 7, 8. Like this or like this? Look, you're testing everything of mine. You're testing my hearing capabilities. You are testing my eyesight. Whether Nimisha ma'am is able to see this or not. You're trying to test everything. You're trying to test, apart from English, a lot of skills of mine. Chalo, wonderful. Shall we do one more question? Everyone ready for it? Wonderful. Chalo. Next question for the day. This is the last question of the day, and I want every one of you to give the answer correct. Give correct answer, in fact. Has anyone done it? Chalo, let's see. One more minute and then we'll discuss it. Shall we discuss? Yes? So we are talking about Anishwar here. Any Anishwar in the audience? No? First of all, which statements cannot be the starting statements? Can we say P cannot be the starting statement? His is written. Where is his? His? Yes? Okay. Q can be the starting statement. R cannot be the starting statement. Why? Because Anishwar short name is written. And in Q, Anishwar Kunchala, full name is written. So there is a concept in sentence rearrangement which says full name will always come before short name. So full name will always come before short name. That means a short name cannot be a starting statement. Why? Because it will come after the full name. Chalo. Can S be the starting statement? No. Meanwhile. Meanwhile means during that. So during what? It's a connector. It cannot be the starting statement. Wonderful. T. Can T be the starting statement? Anishwar. Again short name is given. Full name will always come before the short name. Right? T cannot be the starting statement. U. That. This, that, these, those, such cannot be the starting statement. So I hope everyone is clear with the starting statement. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Wonderful. Chalo. So that's great. So we are done with the starting statement 5 and 6, and the starting statement was Q. Now it is also a story. So there was a day in the life of Anishwar when he was listening to his teacher. Then what happened? Then what happened? What will come after Q? What happened? He was listening to a lesson from his teacher, and then what happened? He felt very sad. Why did he feel sad? Because his teacher showed the picture of a whale which had died due to an accident. So he felt sad. Okay. So then he felt sad. Then what happened? What will come after T? Then he realized that he has to do something in order to save the animals. He has to do something in order to save the environment. QTU. Is it clear? Is QTU clear to everyone? Wonderful. Then, next. So, we are talking about the past. In QTU, we talked about the past. He was a student. He went to a session. There, the teacher showed the picture of a whale which had died due to plastic pollution. And at that moment, the person Anishwar felt very sad. Now let's move from past to present. What he is doing presently? What will come after you? He is now on a mission to protect Earth. R, wonderful. Along with it, what does he do? He is on a mission to protect the planet. Alongside it, what does he do? He paints. Wonderful, wonderful. He is passionate about wildlife. He loves painting. He loves painting. So what is the result of it? His paintings were displayed at that center. So Q, T, U, R, and then we have S, and then we have P. Clear, everyone? I hope you have forgiven me for my writing. Everyone? I hope you don't have any grudges against my writing. No, pakka? Sure? 100%? Chalo, thank you. So, what is the final sequence? The final sequence is Q, T, U, R, S, and B. How many of you were able to do it correctly? Wonderful. I think 50% of the students. What about the remaining ones? Ma'am, we thought that we'll come to watch a movie. The setting is like that. It's like a theater. But here when we came, we saw para jumble and that to sentence rearrangement, that to six sentences. So we got disappointed. Is there anyone thinking like this? It's not slow, no. No. But sometimes you're not allowing me to miss Ishvi here. She also speaks like this. No, mama. Chalo. Shall we do one more question, or you have understood the concept? I have not asked you yes or no. Shall we do one more question? Yes. Have you understood the concept? Yes. You're saying yes in both the things. Chalo, I was trying to do a little bit of comedy, sorry, which I am not good at. Okay, this you want to do? This is how many sentences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, only 9 sentences. I thought we'll go till 13 sentences or 14 maybe. Chalo, let's not do this para jumble. Let's do the error detection part of it. Yes? Chalo. Tell me. Where is it? Do this. Which parts have an error? Answers, anyone? What is the answer? D. B. How many students were telling me that B is the answer? And E? No error? No error? Ma'am, sentence is completely correct. Anyone saying this? Chalo, let's try to identify. In response of, in response to. In response to something. This is a phrase and we do not use of with response. In response to means as a result of. So as a result of, in response to, that means A part is incorrect. Chalo. Let's move ahead. So in response to this rise in glucose, the body releases more insulin. Body releases more insulin to help utilize or store the sugar. There is no error. After help, we use verbs first form directly. Do you know this? We do not use help to utilize. We say help utilize. After help, you will never use TO2 plus verbs first form. You will directly use verbs first form. That means there is no error here. Have you read 120 rules of grammar? How many of you have read them? Please go through once 120 rules of grammar. All these rules are covered there. Chalo. This insulin surge also allows, so this increase in insulin allows certain amino acids, particularly tryptophan, to enter the brain. Allows what? Allows to enter the brain. So entering the brain will not come. It's not an additional information. So it's again a concept of infinitive. You use to plus verbs first form after the word allow. You allow me to come here. You don't allow me coming here. So allow is always followed by to plus verbs first form. So there were two errors in this. The first was in A and the second was in E. So answer was B. Congratulations to all those who gave the answer correct. Kitne jaldi, how fast you clapped for yourself, no? And if I would have asked you to clap for me, Chalo, next question on your screen. Tell me the errors. Done? Yes? What is the answer? B. Chalo, let's see. The impact is especially strong after large or fatty meals. If you eat a very fatty meal, if you eat, what do you eat in South which is very fatty? Parotha? Chola bhatura? No chola bhatura? No parotha? You eat rasam and rice? It's not fatty at all, huh? It's easy to digest? Chalo. So I think this question is for the people from north, huh? Who eat a lot of chola bhatura and paratha. Chalo. So the impact is especially strong after large or fatty meals, which take longer to digest. To is followed by verbs first form. Digestion is a noun here, so we'll use verbs first form. That means B part is incorrect. Chalo, let's move ahead. As the body continues channeling blood to the stomach, no problem here. For several hours. For several hours. Hours is plural here and you do not use a/an article with a plural noun. You use them with a singular noun. So for several hours, energy level remains low and physical activity slows down. So there were two errors. The first was B and the next one was D. So answer is B, both B and D. How many of you got it correct? Now what will you do next? Very wonderful, wonderful. So did you like the session, everyone? Yes. Did you like the session, everyone? Yes. Chalo. Thank you very much, Trivandrum. Thank you very much, Kerala. And I hope all of you become officers very soon. And I want to see you shining and achieving your dream job, achieving your goals and doing great in life. My good wishes are with you. God bless you, everyone. And thank you for giving me the time and energy. Thanks. The next thing that I want all of you to do is, the next thing, can you please stand up, everyone? I want all of you to close your eyes. First of all, open your eyes to see me. How am I doing it? You have to put your full energy into it. You have to put your full efforts into it. And you have to say, yes, I will do it. Done? And we'll speak it 3 times. Full energy, full emotion. Yes? Yes, Trivandrum? Yes, chalo. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. Thank you, everyone.